Today is going to be a more meditative, kind of relaxed, slow flow. Um, Hopefully, it'll just let you calm down from your crazy week. It seems like a lot of us are having slightly hectic weeks, so this hopefully will give you a nice transition from your week into the weekend, or just from your crazy mind into a little bit more calmness and stability. So, hi Sam, hi Sarah, hi Hazel. Grab your wine, whatever you're drinking, water, whatever it may be. I'll show you guys because I'm really proud of it. This is an old candle that I used to have that I cleaned out that I've repurposed as a glass because red wine and white carpets don't work super well together. So I strayed away from the wine glass. But with that, yeah, like I said, it'll be a little bit slower, a little bit calmer, just to give you some space to transition. So with that, we'll get started in a seated position on your mat. And I will just throw the playlist in the chat one more time. Do I need you to donate cups, Kami? No, I wish. Casey makes fun of me for it too, so it's a common trend. But you can get started just in a really comfortable seat, whatever feels good to you. And you can start your playlist in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Go ahead and press play. Start with beginnings, and then just close your eyes. Maybe place your palms down on your thighs. Lift a little bit taller through the crown of your head and really ground down through your sits bones, through the bottom half of your body. Take a soft breath in just to become aware of your breath. And then a gentle open mouth exhale. On your next round, see if you can find a little bit more depth with your breath. Inhale. Open mouth exhale. And as you continue to breathe from this seated position of safety, of stability, notice if you can find even more depth with every breath you take. Elongating your inhales and fully emptying out on your exhales. Noticing how the transition from inhale to exhale feels in your body. And then as you get a little bit deeper into your breath, as you feel it really fill your body, notice how it feels to just find stillness in the rest of your physical self. To bring all of your focus and attention to your breath. To the way that the inhale facilitates your exhale. The way that you can find a little bit more energy through every particle, every cell in your body. As you continue from this seated position, start to narrow your focus to that space between your eyebrows. Narrow your focus to your third eye center. Seeing if it starts to illuminate, if it starts to light up. And then as you sit here, begin to think of a moment where you felt a transition in your life, small or big, whatever it may be. Whatever is the first thing that pops into your mind. And then as you think of that moment, acknowledge one thing that may have been challenging. One thing that may have made that transition difficult or different than you had initially expected. And then similarly, in that same moment, think of what brought you joy. Whether it be big or small. small, what overwhelmed you with emotion, maybe happiness even. Breathe deeper into that feeling of joy. Breathe deeper into that space that you're focused on. As you're bringing awareness back to your breath, holding on to that feeling. Lift a little bit taller through the crown of your head. Roll your shoulders back to expose your heart. And then really find that firmness in your seated position. Take about 4 more cycles of breath. Noticing what that place of joy brings into your body, into your current practice. About 2 more rounds. And as you finish your last round, take a big exhale, cleanse your breath, big breath out. Collective inhale, breathe in through your nose, all the way to the crown of your head, hold. Deep open mouth exhale, let it go. Slowly bring your palms to your heart center, pressing evenly from your right palm into your left, from your left palm into your right. Finding that connection of your thumbs to your heart. And then slowly just start to rub your palms together. Creating a little bit of friction. Bringing that sensation of joy into your palms, into your fingertips. And then maybe you intensify the palm rubbing. Make it go a little bit faster. And then build it up so you can build even more heat. Work to get to your very brink. And all of that sweet, sweet heat. And then place both palms over your heart, fully encompassing your heart. Take a breath in. Big breath out. One more, even bigger inhale. Big open mouth exhale. Slowly bring your palms back to your thighs, ground it down. And then start to just roll out your shoulders, one then the other. Maybe you open your eyes, maybe you just come to a soft gaze. And then maybe you turn these into some seated cat-cows to find the opening in your heart and then the rounding of your spine. Maybe you want to take some spinal circles going all the way around. Maybe you switch out the direction. Leaning a little bit deeper into that transition from a seated, safe meditation to some physical movement. And then as it feels good, as it works in your body, you walk your palms to a tabletop. At your own pace, start to make that movement a little bit bigger. Maybe you take some full range cat-cows here. Maybe you keep going with those big C curves in your spine. Maybe your eyes come back to that closed place to really tune in to find that bright light in your third eye. Maybe you even flip your palms to stretch out the backs of your hands. And then gently come back to a neutral tabletop, flat spine. Ground down through your left palm. Reach your right fingertips all the way to the sky. Take small circles through your wrist. Big breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Take it to the left side of your mat. Tap your ear down to the mat. And then maybe with your left palm, you reach your fingertips forward. Or maybe you wrap them all the way around to dive into your right hip crease. Big breath in. Twist deeper on your exhale. One more just like that, inhale. Stay as you breathe out. Bring your left palm back by your left ear. Inhale, press right palm all the way up to the sky. Small circles through your wrist. Stretch it out. Breathe in. Exhale, back to tabletop. Switch it out. This time, left palm goes high. Right palm grounds down. Small circles. Really feel that stretch. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Left ear taps down to your mat. Maybe your right fingertips reach forward. Maybe you hike your hips a little bit more to find that deeper stretch. Big breath in. Stay for your exhale, get deeper. One more just like that. Full inhale. Full bellowing exhale. Palm comes back to your ear. Inhale, left fingertips high to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, back to tabletop. Curl your toes, send your hips high, downward facing dog. Your first one today. Pedal it out, right knee and left. And a neck hang really heavy. Finding that connection of body to mat. Noticing how your body feels when it takes on new shapes, when it transitions from one place to the next. Big breath in. Big breath out. Find a little bit of stillness in your down. Inhale, up to the top of your mat. Exhale, crawl your fingertips behind your palms, ragdoll pose. Grab for opposite elbows, head and neck hang heavy. Shake it out, yes and no. Maybe you even bring your palms to the nape of your neck, just to encourage the crown of your head down to the ground. No, it's okay if your body feels heavy here. If it needs to release, give it the space to do so. Yeah, hands come back down to your mat. Slowly pinky toe your feet to touch. Bring a small sliver of space between them, toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins, flat spine, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold, melt it down. Feel that stretch through your hamstrings, let it be a little nice. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana, arms go all the way up to the sky. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms, lift your heart. Inhale, fingertips reach back up high. Exhale, forward fold, dive it down, flat back. Inhale, halfway lift, hold and breathe right here. Just 2 rounds. And then on your exhale, step your right foot back to a low lunge position. Ground down through your left foot, find that low lunge. Drop your bottom knee, inhale, crescent moon. Bottom knee is dropped. Left knee is your base in front of you. Reach your fingertips high. Work to keep your hips and shoulders stacked in one line. And maybe your palms come down to your left thigh just to get a little bit deeper into your right hip flexor. Fingertips float all the way back up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Straighten through your left leg. Flex your left toes a lot. And then let your chest hang heavy over your body. One more breath in. One more breath out, get deeper. Inhale, crescent lunge. Left leg is your base in front of you. Right toes ground underneath. Fingertips reach all the way to the sky. Keep your hips nice and square, nice and heavy towards the front of your mat. And then roll your shoulders down your back. See if you can find a little bit more of a lift through your fingers. One big breath in. Exhale, hands to your mat, low lunge. Inhale, high plank. Step your left foot back to meet your right. And then shift your weight forward, lower all the way down to your mat. Uncurl your toes, belly down. Uncurl your toes, belly is heavy on your mat. And then inhale, baby cobra. Lift your chin in your chest. Flutter your palms. Press through the tops of your feet. Breath in. Exhale, tap your forehead down. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Press up strong. Exhale, downward facing dog. That's your first flow today, but of course we'll take it on both sides. We'll get nice and even. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Feet to Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep them high. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, reach fingertips to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, flat back. Halfway lift, inhale. Left leg steps back this time. Low lunge, hold and breathe. Get a little bit deeper into your left hip. Maybe you bend your knee just a little bit more to find that little roll. And then ground down through your left knee, uncurl your toes. Inhale, crescent moon, fingertips sweep high to the sky. See if you can find a little bit of a bigger lift through your chest. Maybe palms come down to your front knee to bend into that left hip flexor to feel that stretch all the way through the side. And then slowly plant your palms, exhale, half splits. Flex your toes a lot. Keep stacking your hips over your heels so you get a little bit deeper. You should also feel this stretch through your left quad just as much as you do in your right hamstrings. Neck and shoulders stay long, finding a lot of space between your neck and your ears. One more cycle, breathe in. Stay as you breathe out. Shift your weight forward into that right foot, curl your toes, inhale, crescent lunge, Vinyasa. Keep your left hip flexor heavy, pelvis goes down to the ground, but hips stay really square towards the front of your neck. It's okay to keep a slight micro bend through your back knee, and then commit to 90 degrees in your front right knee. Big breath in. Exhale, low lunge, just plant your palms. Inhale, high plank, step back, strong, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down, uncurl your toes. Inhale, baby cobra, lift chin and chest. Exhale, tap your forehead. High plank, press up, breathe in. Down dog, press back, exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. We'll take that 2 times on each side. Finding a little bit of repetition, noticing how it feels different each time. Inhale, lift to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Mountain pose, sweep them high. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, Tadasana, takes you tall. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, step your right foot back. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your bottom knee, inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half split, shoot it back. Inhale, crescent lunge, sweep them forward. Woohoo! Exhale, low lunge, bounce to your mat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Uncurl your toes, inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tap your forehead. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog, ripple back. Second side, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Mountain pose, sweep it up. Exhale, baby back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Left leg steps back, exhale. Drop that left knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, low lunge, plant your palms. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tap your forehead. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. So I'll start you guys off for this round. Going all the way through both sides, the right and the left, and I'll let you do it on your own. So to start, inhale, lift to the top. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Mountain pose, reach up. Baby back bend, let it go. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, right leg steps back. Exhale. Drop your bottom knee, inhale, crescent moon. You got it, exhale, half splits, keep going. Move with your breath. Trust your body here, right? It's however you want to flow. It's whatever feels good to you. It doesn't have to look a certain way. It's about the transitions that you create for yourself. It's about how your body wants to take it from the left to the right side. how your body wants to keep finding movement, how your body wants to connect back to itself in the moments that feel challenging and in the moments that bring you a little bit of joy. Keep breathing. Even if you lose it, come back to it, knowing it doesn't always have to look a certain way. It just has to feel good to you. And then whenever you find your downward facing dog, stay for 5 full cycles, connecting back to your body and your breath. Noticing if there are other movements that you want to take that feel good, that call for you. Knowing if maybe here is just a place to come back to that stability. Maybe it's just a place to come back to that meditative state. Yeah. If you're just finding downward facing dog, we'll reconvene. 1 big breath in. 1 big breath out. Yeah, and this time with sealed lips, Ujjayi, inhale through your nose, breathe in. Keep your lips sealed, Ujjayi, exhale back out. Let's keep building a little bit more, team. Inhale, reach your right heel high, square your hips, flex your toes a lot. And then exhale, low lunge. Bring that right foot to the top of your mat. Keep your back knee lifted. Inhale, crescent lunge. You've been here before. Notice if maybe this time it feels a little bit different. When this time you don't exactly know where you're going next, and that's okay. It's not as much a part of the pattern anymore. It's not a part of the cycle. It's breaking out, finding a different form. Inhale. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Shift your weight forward. Find revolved crescent lunge. With that left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Maybe you drop down to your left back knee. But wherever you're at, keep opening your heart. Find a little bit of depth through that twist. Let it feel good. 2 more rounds of breath. Inner thighs squeeze tight to bring you stability. Last inhale. Just a little deeper on an exhale. Inhale, star pose, my favorite transition. Get open, big, shake out your hips. And then this time, make sure your toes are pointing out towards the edges of your mat, about 45 degrees. You'll take a big breath in. And then horse pose, just bring your body down. If you take sculpts with me a lot, you know this is one of the best, one of our favorites. Maybe sway a little bit side to side, just to open up your hips. Yeah. Inhale, star, reach your fingertips back up. This time, as you go into horse, we'll take a lion's breath. So open mouth, tongue out, big breath in, reach tall. Exhale, horse pose, lion's breath. 2 more just like that. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, lion's breath. 1 more, inhale, reach. Exhale, lion's breath. Yeah, inhale, reach fingers tall. This time, point your toes forward to the long edges of your mat. Bring your palms down to a T. Flip your palms up tall. And then lift your heart, big breath in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita. Let your body hang heavy over your hips. Maybe you bend into your knees just to find that rhythm. Keep breathing here. Notice how it feels in your inner thighs. If it's getting a little bit heavy, let it go. Find the joy. Inhale, halfway lift. Find a flat spine, long back. Exhale, runner's lunge to the top of your mat. Walk your fingertips all the way forward. Pinky toe, your right toes out to the side. And then you can always keep your back knee lifted, or you can drop it down and uncurl your toes. Another option to come down to your forearms if that feels good. Maybe you're fancy and have a block. Just start to rock into your hips. Getting nice and open through the bottom half of your body. Maybe here you grab a sip of wine if you wanted, or a sip of water. Finding more softness in your face. Coming back to that third eye center that you found right at the beginning. Big breath in. Get a little deeper on your exhale. If you're on your forearms, slowly press back up to your palms. Curl your toes underneath. And then send that top leg all the way up to the sky. Three-legged downward facing dog. Option is scorpion out your dog here. And then slowly bring that leg back to meet your left. Big breath in. Open mouth exhale. Inhale, reach your left heel high to the sky. Square hips, find that stability through your palms, that length through your triceps. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Ooh, inhale, crescent lunge, fingers sweep high. Keep your inner thighs squeezing towards one another to find your center balance. Bend deep into your left knee, and then remember that a micro bend in your right is totally fine. Fingers reach a little bit higher. Exhale, hands come to heart. Re-engage your core, shift your weight forward. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. Hook your opposite elbow to the outside of your left knee. Keep your palms at heart center so that the twist is coming from your chest rather than your arms. And then maybe, if you want, you drop down into your back knee. Three full cycles of your breath cadence. And then on your last one, inhale, star pose. Get big to the side of your mat through that transition. Shake out your hips if you want. We'll take 3 more lion's breath. So inhale, reach tall, tall, tall. Exhale, horse pose, lion's breath. 2 more, inhale, fingers to the sky. Exhale, open mouth, tongue. 1 more breath in. Lion's breath out. Nice, get a little taller on your start. Inhale. This time, keep your palms flipped, bring them out to a T. And maybe if you want, you can take that grasp behind your lower back for a slight chest expansion. Whichever version you choose, inhale, puff your chest. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita. Head and neck hang heavy. Maybe you find a little bit of a sweet sway here if that's what your body craves. Keep breathing into your back body, into your chest. Noticing if maybe this is the first time all week you've taken time to yourself to really come back to your body. To feel the way that your breath transitions into your physical body and continues to support you. Whether that's today, whether that's support that it's bringing you next week, whatever it may be. 1 more breath in. 1 more big breath out. Release your grip if you have that bind. Palms come back down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, runner's lunge to the top of your mat. Walk your palms all the way up. Pinky toe your foot out. You know the drill. Do what feels good. Get into that big hip opener. Maybe you start to come down to your forearms. Yes. Notice the sweetness that your body feels here. Notice how sometimes all you need to calm down is yourself. You have all the tools, you have everything you need, but what do you bring priority to? What do you bring your focus back to? Find those sweet, sweet inhales and the big exhales that get you deeper. Yeah, 2 more cycles on your own. And then as you finish your last exhale here, slowly press back up to your palms. Uncurl your toes, send your front leg high to 3-legged downward facing dog. Shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. And then find your downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, shift forward, high plank position. Stack your shoulders really strong. Build in just a tiny bit of strength. You got 4. You got 3. Lower all the way down in 2. And 1. Lower all the way down to your mat. Uncurl your toes. We'll take one more round of cobra and then we'll build onto some more back bend. So toes are uncurled. Big exhale through your mouth. Let it go. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift chin and chest. Engage your lower back. Keep pressing the tops of your feet down. One more breath in. Exhale, tap your forehead down to your mat. This time, if you so choose, we'll take floor bow, but you can always take cobra if you want. So for floor bow, grab for the edges of your feet. Again, exhale out all of your air. Let it go. And then on your inhale, puff your chest, lift your legs, press into the tops of your palms, or rather into the palms of your palms, tops of your feet. Keep rolling your shoulders back, lifting your heart. 4, 3, lower down in 2, and 1. Tap your forehead all the way down to your mat. Maybe you let your arms go long. Maybe you drop your left ear on your mat so your gaze goes over to the right side. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more to feel your heartbeat. Inhale. Open mouth. Forehead comes back to center. And then same thing this time. You can keep going with another round of cobra. You can take another round of floor bow, but the choice is yours. I'll cue to floor bow, but whatever you want. So grab for your heels again. And then start to lift through your heart. See if you can get a little bit bigger, a little bit deeper, a little bit more open. 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite ear down to your mat. This time it's your right ear. Gaze goes over to the left side. Arms go long. Windshield wiper out your knees if that feels good. If that starts to feel nice in your body. And then slowly bring your body to belly down, Shavasana. Forehead comes back to center. Press into your palms. Send your hips back for child's pose. 4 breath cycles. For what feels good, for what feels grounding. Maybe you rock and roll your forehead from side to side to massage out that third eye center. Maybe the pressure in your palms starts to build as you lift your triceps for a little bit more energy. Or maybe you just feel this restorative nature of child's pose. 2 more cycles. Big breaths. Last inhale. Last exhale. Inhale, shift forward, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. Got one more small standing series. Inhale, lift to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or float, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Slowly rise your body all the way up. Come to a comfortable stand, option to keep facing the front of your mat. And then we'll just move into tree pose. So ground down through your left foot. Lift your right foot up. Option to start with your foot against your calf, or maybe you want a little bit more. You can nuzzle it into your inner thigh. And then bring your hands to heart center. Feel that equal pressure from your foot all the way into your inner thigh, and then your inner thigh back into your foot. The way that they support one another. Find a little bit of peace in the stillness. Maintaining your breath cadence. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly shake it out. Drop your right foot. Inhale, mountain pose, both feet grounded, just to feel your exhale. Hands come to heart center, Samasthiti feet with your eyes closed. Feel both of your feet down, solid. One inhale, one exhale. If it feels good, blink your eyes open, drop your palms. Lift your left foot to get nice and even, tree pose on the left side. Option for hands to heart center. Option to raise your hands and extend your branches. Option for reverse prayer behind your back. Maybe you close your eyes. Maybe you lift your gaze. Maybe you roll your shoulders back. For 4, for 3, for 2. And 1, slowly release your left foot. Inhale, mountain pose, fingertips all the way up, both feet down. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Maybe chaturanga, maybe just downward facing dog, whatever is calling to you. And you find your way to down dog. Inhale, reach your right heel high to the sky. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right shin parallel to the top of your mat. Start with bringing your palms back to your hips. And lift your heart for proud pigeon. Roll your shoulders back. Big inhale. Exhale, sleeping pigeon. Hold over your top shin. Start to feel your hips a little bit deeper. Know that you have breath cycles here to come back into your body. Notice the way that your body transitions from a little bit of activity back to stillness. And to find the sweetness, the joy in those transitions. About 2 more breath cycles, really big, really full. And then when it feels good to you, curl your back left toes, send your right heel back up to the sky, 3-legged downward facing dog, shake out your slowly return your right foot back to meet your left. Big inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Left heel lifts high. Last time here, breathe in. Exhale, half pigeon. Left shin gets parallel to the top of your mat. Walk your palms back to your hips. Find that lift, that length through your heart. Breathe in. Exhale, sleeping pigeon. Fold over your front shin. Maybe drop down to your forearms and just release through your neck. Notice the places that your body allows itself to release. Places that even when you find yourself in unconventional shapes, your body takes on familiar things, familiar energies that allow you to continue to thrive through the transitions, through the next steps. Even if they may be uncertain, even if they may be challenging, can you find a little bit more of the joy, of the sweetness? It feels right to you. Curl your back right toes. Lift your left heel all the way up. Shake out your leg. And then slowly return your left heel back down. Big inhale. Open mouth. Drop your knees down to your mat. One more nice heart opener, and then we'll get into some work on our backs. So for camel pose, bring your palms down to your lower back, just like you're putting them in some jean pockets. Roll your shoulders back, take a big exhale, and then on your inhale, slowly start to lift your gaze, to trace the ceiling tiles maybe, to find the lift in your heart and the stability in your hips. Hold for 4, hold for 3, slowly out in 2, and 1. Slowly unravel yourself. Come back to seated on your hips and your heels. Ground your palms back into your thighs and close your eyes. Soft breath in. Soft breath out. One more, this time a little bit bigger. Inhale. Cleansing exhale. Release your legs out straight in front of you. Moving into bridge pose. Maybe you grab a sip on your way there. Moving into bridge. Press down through your heels. Lower all the way down to your mat. And that whole connection of your spine, your neck, and the crown of your head down to your mat. Press down through your palms. Just a little bit more so that you can raise your heels. Exhale out all of your air. And then inhale as you lift your hips up for bridge pose. Feel like you're squeezing a block between your inner thighs, and maybe for some more heart opening, shimmy your shoulders underneath your chest to create a little shelf. Put all of your weight back into your heels, lift your hips a little bit higher, and maybe you slightly tuck your chin into your chest to lengthen your spine for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Option for a second round of bridge or for wheel, whatever you want. But if you choose to take wheel, flip your palms so that your fingertips are pointing towards your heels. Press down through your palms and then slowly work to the crown of your head and then all the way up into full wheel. Maybe you rock into it. That's the best one. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down slowly. Knock your knees into one another. Hands come over your heart and then one over your belly. Big breath in. Big breath out. Switch which hand is on your heart, which hand is on your belly. One more inhale. One more exhale. Hug your knees back into chest center. Squeezing yourself into that tight ball, and then keep your right hand tight, left leg goes long. Taking small circles up and around your right side. Breathe into your side body. Exhale, supine twist. Drop your knee all the way over to the left side. Send your gaze over towards the right. Feel your shoulders anchored down onto your mat. And maybe you blink your eyes closed here, just to feel your body a little bit deeper. On your inhales, fill up, and on your exhales, maybe you twist. One more big breath in. One more breath out. Knees hug back into chest center. Reset through your spine, breathe in. This time send your right leg long, left knee comes in tight. Breathe in, small circles up and around, fill up. Exhale, supine twist, drive that left knee all the way over to the right side. Gaze goes over to the left and maybe eyes click closed. Same thing, second side on your inhales, fill, fill, fill. On your exhales, deepen through that twist. One more just like that, breathe in. Big breath out. Put your knees back to chest center. Come into a small, tight ball. Connect your forehead to your knees. Take that big, full inhale. And then exhale, Shavasana. Body lays heavy on your mat, heavy in your space. Always supported by that space within you, by that space around you. By the community that keeps you lifted through transitions, that allows you to get through the challenges and soak up the joyful moments. As you lay in Shavasana, maybe you let the soles of your feet sprawl open a little bit wider. Find that heaviness through your hips on your mat. If your core is tight, let it sprawl out here. Relax your collarbones, soften your shoulders. Release your jaw and the tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Come back to that focused third eye center as you soften the space between your eyebrows and feel your energy resonate through the crown of your head. Know that this resting posture is yours and that I'll guide you out when it's time. If you feel ready to be guided out of your Shavasana, start to bring consciousness back to your breath. Notice the rise and the fall of your chest and of your belly. That transition from inhale to exhale. The sweetness and that body to breath connection. Maybe you knock your head from side to side, introducing your chin to your shoulders. Maybe you twinkle out your fingertips and your toes. And if it feels nice, roll into your wrists and your ankles. And take a big, full, good morning stretch. Extend yourself to all four corners. Maybe peel your lower back away for a little bit more sweetness. Inhale. Exhale, roll over to your favorite side for supported fetal position, coming into a tight ball. When you feel ready, press yourself up to a comfortable seat towards the front of your mat. And just like we did at the beginning of class, bring your palms to heart center. Slowly take one inhale and one open mouth exhale. And then start to rub your palms together. And start to increase the friction, start to pick up the pace. And then make it fast. Really, really fast here in your palms. Find your brink, your peaks. And then both hands fully over your heart. Closed eyes, breathe in. Breathe out. Let's come near third eye center if that feels natural and authentic to you. Inhale to lift and lengthen through the crown of your head, grounding down through your sits bones. One last breath in. Exhale, bow forward to seal it in, to let it go, to find the sweetness and the joy in all of your transitions, your moments, and lean into it. Namaste. Thanks you guys so much for another really wonderful Friday. As you could tell, today was a little bit slower, but hopefully allowed you to just feel the stillness in your body during class, to find a little bit more openness in your hips, your heart. Yeah, hopefully it just felt nice. As always, class is donation-based via Venmo. And we're still doing them on Tuesdays and Fridays. So cheers to you, cheers to Vino and Vinyasa, cheers to Case, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a really wonderful weekend.
Bye, Lily. Love you.
Bye, love you a lot.
Buy some normal cups or glasses, please.
Cups are beautiful.